Sup, Nilog. I'm just sitting here waiting for a bus, and I wanted to make a YouTube video at some point today, or I think today, about particular subjects because on YouTube Analytics there was some suggestions, like what people are currently searching for, and it was like critical thinking, mindset, and something about 2024, like New Thought 2024. Uh, so I interpreted New Thought 2024 as sort of like that new age movement of manifest what you want and stuff. I feel like, that whole notion of manifest what you want relates to mindset and critical thinking really well because honestly, as a philosopher, and or like as somebody who identifies as somewhat of a philosopher and somewhat of a scientist, among other things, my theories of life have brought me to conclude that hypnosis is pretty intrinsic to everything as a conscious human being. It's sort of why I view psychology as so innate as well, because it's so easy to study as a human being. If you're awake, you can study psychology because you are a conscious person with the psychology. So I feel like hypnosis is great for mindset because it allows you to learn about yourself and understand the implications of actually being a human being. Like, we evolved over a very long time apparently, and we have very sophisticated brains that are super powerful. And something in hypnosis that I think is really comfort evoking is things as a human being, when everything's going as it ought to be, is actually very pleasurable and nice. So informationally, that's very insightful because you can learn about what it means to be at your equilibrium as a human being and just, idle ticking, if you want to say that, and processing information effortlessly in the way that brains do. And, that feels positive and is nice. That's like aligned to the life movement, like of, say, trees growing, for example, I feel like. Yeah. So as for critical thinking, I feel like something I heard about critical thinking, or like something relating to it, is also there's like a lot of traffic here, so I'm unsure about how well my microphone picks up my voice on this phone, though that beach or like that video by the water, the other one, sounded pretty all good, so yeah. But anyway, this like thing I heard was like, think about who profits from a situation, like assess the situation, sort of summarize it and be like, okay, well, who profits? And often it is not surface level, like you may have to analyze deeper than what is presented to you at the face, the frontier, I feel like as a critical thinker, it pays to be logical and to be equanimous when reviewing things, so as to be detached, cool, calm, and collected in a way that allows you to process the facts in all actuality. And sort of this brings me back to hypnosis and the congruence or ease of processing information as a human being with a brain. And it's like that notion of, neuro-linguistic programming, and how some people like Darren Brown, for example, can do like interesting feats. It's because of the subtle information in the environment, I feel like, and being self-aware as a human being enough to see that the mind is able to process such subtle information and can be used to do things like, like Sherlock Holmes, like investigate cases that have so little to go on in order to arrive at the root of, say, a problem, or to come up with a solution, basically. But yeah, anyway, I'll just leave that log there. I'll see how this video does, and if it gets like decent views, I may do more of the YouTube analytics informed type videos, but we'll see.